Good morning. I'm talking with art coach Joseph Connolly this morning. Hi, Joseph. How are you?
Very good, thank you. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Joseph, what I'd like to know is, what is art coaching?
Art coaching is for artists who really want to move forward in their career or their artwork. Whether they're beginning artists or professionals, there's these moments where you are making work and then sort of have a pause, or you get stuck, or you stop making work, or you forget why you're making work. And a coach is there not as a therapist, but really as a coach, as somebody who is also in the business, in the profession, who knows art and artwork and knows about making stuff, who can be there with you to help you get over these stuck points, or get over places where you're just like feeling constricted, whether you're early in your career and you don't really know how to move forward. A coach is there to tell you, try working on these issues, or try working on this, or develop your work in these ways. Or at a professional level, if somebody who may have had a really bad review or a personal crisis or something that got them to stop working in their studio, a coach is there to help them get back into it and get working again and get back into the studio and make work. But it's really guided by the artist and not by the coach. I don't have an agenda. My agenda is to work with the artist to help them accomplish their goals, not my goals. They set their own goals, 1, 2, maybe 5, or however many goals they have, and we work together to develop exercises, a work program, and plans, and a way to just get the juices flowing again and continue moving or start moving again and continue making the artwork that they want to make.
And would you work one-on-one with somebody, or would you work in a group?
It works best one-on-one. That the relationship is really between the coach and the artist. And the group would be distracting, because what tends to happen is that it develops into critiques or discussions with a lot of crosstalk, and each individual will suddenly feel like the group is moving in a direction that they don't want to move in. And that the one-on-one relationship really allows the artist to focus on themselves, their work, and what they need. It really is, studio work is a very isolating and lonely thing, and having the coach come in can help them have that relationship with another person that they might want with a group, but that they'll be able to continue working on their own work and not be distracted by this large group with other people's issues.
If I thought, for example, that my child was very talented and I wanted to explore that, would I be able to get in touch with an art coach and explore somebody who's at, let's say, a much younger age, just starting out?
I think so. I haven't worked with young children. I've worked with college-age students, helping them sort of clarify, is this what they want to work with and what they want to do. I think with a younger child, say, preteen to early teens, it might be useful, but really it's would be best for an older teenager or young adult to help them sort of clarify, is this what I'm after? What am I looking at of what's out there art-wise? Is this an occupation? Is this a hobby? And help them sort of feel like they're able to harness their creativity and harness their desire to continue to make artwork with a more realistic approach of, should this be my day job? Should I have another job? Should I pursue this with everything I have? And develop a program or a set of goals for the person to follow so that they really get the clarity that they want and need and feel like they're progressing.
And do you work with different mediums? Or is there...
Any medium. Because the problems with artists is not about, I don't know how my paint works, or I don't know which end of the pencil to use. It really is about, I no longer understand my imagery. I no longer understand why I got into this field in the first place. I no longer feel like I'm making interesting work, or I'm no longer developing, or I've just stopped working, whether I'm a painter or a sculptor. I work in ceramics or large-scale murals. Just the basic problems of being creative and getting your work out into public and feeling like you're making your best work as well as you can, and that you are actually trying to make, if not a full living at it, at least feel like you are getting some sort of compensation, whether it's from a peer group or actual monetary benefits, that it doesn't matter what you're working in. Those same problems, those same issues all come up for all of us. I haven't worked with writers or musicians or poets, but the same basic problem for them as well. I don't know music, but I can understand how a songwriter would feel with that moment of I'm stuck with a blank piece of paper and I have a song in me that needs to come out, but I forget how to get it out. So I could work with any media, including non-visual arts, poetry, music, dance, filmmaking, anything that it's really a creative coaching and not just visual arts. We all have this in us and we want it out, and we sometimes forget how to.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you so much for talking with us today. I think it's been very, very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for giving me the
great.
opportunity.